South Korean military base. On a quiet morning in early June 2025, the atmosphere suddenly changed, full of excitement and enthusiasm when actor and idol Cha Eun-woo was seen setting foot on a military base where two BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook, completed their mandatory military service. Cha Eun-woo's arrival is not for service, but as a friend. Wearing a simple civilian uniform, his face still shines as usual even though he looks tired after a busy schedule. He came with a spirit of brotherhood, a cup of longing, and a smile that radiated maturity, a symbol of respect for two fellow professionals who have completed one of the most crucial phases in Korean men's lives. The military. There was no official announcement. No media was informed. His visit took place secretly. However, a fan's camera accidentally recorded the moment when Eun-woo got out of his black car, carrying a small bag of gifts and a long letter that he supposedly wrote himself to Jungkook and Jimin, according to a military source who did not want to be named. His arrival was very touching. Eun-woo didn't come as an artist or a star, but as a brother. He asked for special permission and stated that this was an important moment for him personally. The first meeting took place in a dugout inside the main headquarters, where Jimin was inspecting the final equipment ahead of his return. When he saw Eun-woo coming in with a smile, Jimin froze. It took a few seconds for him to realize that his best friend had actually arrived. "So, are you really coming?" Jimin said with a trembling voice, as reported by one of the soldiers who witnessed. Jimin hugged Eun-woo tightly, and the mood instantly turned emotional. The tears of both were shed not out of sadness, but out of gratitude. Gratitude for passing through the storm, and gratitude for having a friend who never leaves, even in a time when the world feels lonely. Soon, Jungkook comes to join. He couldn't even hold back his anger. "Eun-woo Hyung, I thought you were busy." Eun-woo simply replied, "Nothing is more important than seeing you return to the world safely." In her small bag, Eun-woo carries something very meaningful, a pair of identical watches for Jimin and Jungkook. On the back of the clock are written the words in Korean script asterisk, "This time will end, but our brotherhood will never be finished." Asterisk, not only that, Eun-woo also hands over a handwritten letter written in the nights before her visit. The letter contains memories of their youth as trainees, the laughter they once shared in the training room, to the promise to always support each other in any step. "Our time in the industry has not been easy, but you have proven that a clean heart and determination can overcome everything," Eun-woo wrote in the letter. The three of them spent most of the day together. A simple lunch in a military canteen becomes especially meaningful when they sit at one table, laugh, and reminisce about the past. Many other soldiers were amazed, watching the three top Korean stars come together like old friends who are finally reunited. According to the story of a soldier who served in the kitchen, they did not ask for special food. They want to eat the same food as US. Jungkook even took his own food. Really down to earth. Late in the evening, before parting, the three of them had time to deliver a short video message to fans, which has now gone viral on social media. "To the Army and Aroha, you are the reason we keep going. We will be back soon with better work. Until then, please take care of your health and keep believing in miracles," Jimin said with a smile, while Jungkook added, "We miss you every day." Eun-woo closed the message with words full of meaning. "True friendship is not seen from how often we meet, but from how deeply we keep each other at heart." With the closeness they showed that day, many speculated that a collaboration between the three was no longer impossible. Rumors about joint projects, both drama, music, and variety shows have now begun to be discussed on fan forums. One comment on the online community said, "The three of them are symbols of the golden generation. If they perform together, it will be the biggest gift for all fans." Cha Eun-woo's visit isn't just a gathering of three big celebrities. It is symbolic that behind the spotlight, they remain mere mortals who need support, love, and a reminder that they are not alone. The conscription will soon be over for Jimin and Jungkook. But the sisterhood shown in that day's meeting has marked a new chapter in their journey, a chapter full of meaning, loving, and full of new possibilities. And Cha Eun-woo, with his calm steps and warm heart, has carved a special place in the hearts of ARMY and all who believe that true stars shine not only on stage, but also in the quietest moments. The afternoon sky at the military base slowly turned orange as the sun began to duck to the west. The color of the sky seemed to follow the mood that was filled with emotion, peace, and memories that cannot be described in words. In a slightly shaded corner of the area, 3 young men, known in the eyes of the world as big stars, sat side by side. The military uniforms Jimin and Jungkook look a little shabby, but that's exactly what makes everything feel real. They've had a hard day, woken up before dawn, trained hard, and now they're staring at the end of that journey. Cha Eun-woo, in casual civilian clothes and neatly styled hair, sat in the middle of the two. No official cameras, no MC, no stage. Only warm and honest conversations between friends are reunited after such a long time. Jungkook, who is usually so full of energy, the day was more silent. But from its silence, a turbulent sea of flavors is stored. Occasionally he nods, listens, then laughs a little as Eun-woo discusses their old memories. He stared at Eun-woo's face for a long time, as if to make sure that this was all not a dream. That's right, his friend came, kept a secret promise that had been said when they were both sitting on the edge of the stage mama, talking about the future. The famous Jimin is more expressive occasionally, wiping the corners of his eyes. He's not the type to hide his feelings. And that day, she didn't hold back the tears that just fell when she heard Eun-woo's simple words, "I'm proud of you." Very.
No fanfare.
Eun-woo even turned down the offer of some of the staff to record the meeting professionally. For him, the day is not about content. It's not about popularity or behind the scenes. It was a gathering too sacred to show off in excess. He knew that such a moment was one they would keep in the depths of each other's hearts, for the days when it all felt too much. Time passes without them knowing. They laugh as they reminisce about the funny things that happened when they were trainees. How Jimin almost got kicked out because he was late for training. How Jungkook once hid behind a gym shelf because he wanted to sleep 5 minutes longer. Or when Eun-woo was caught eating instant ramen when they were all on a strict diet on the eve of their debut. They repeat the story with more laughter than they used to, because now they've gone through it all. They are no longer teenagers who are afraid of failure. They are mature men who know what struggle and friendship mean. As the night begins to fall, the air begins to get colder. Eun-woo opens another small bag, taking out 3 laminated sheets of old photos. One photo of them as teenagers in a rehearsal room, another photo at an awards show a few years ago, and one blank photo, just a plain frame. "This one's for our photo today," Eun-woo said with a smile. Jimin laughed. "You still keep this?" Jungkook took the photos and held them as if they were the most precious things in the world. "I forgot we were ever this young," he muttered softly.